Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day everyone. First of all, before I start this presentation, I wish to first and foremost introduce myself. My name is FERDY Aziz. I'm from SMK Negeri 2 Sukabumi and I'm from the 11th Office Management 2 class. I'm standing in front of it to provide a presentation with the theme of effective communication in the workplace. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So first of all, by John C. Maxwell, effective communication is the key that unlocks the door to a harmonious and high-performing team. So without effective communication, it can lead to many workplace failures. By a study conducted by FIS Incorporated in 2025, which they gathered over 1,400 employees, corporate executives, and also educators, which the survey turned out that about 86% of all survey correspondents agreed that almost all of workplace failures concluded from the fact that they are because of ineffective communication. So that is about more than half workplace failures resulted because of not good communication. So in this presentation, I will present 3 key elements of effective communication. The first one is clarity and conciseness. So while you are trying to communicate with a workplace colleague, for example, you need to be able to clarify your messages and also to be concise. This can be done by relaying easily understood messages. So while you are trying to communicate with your team member or workplace colleague, you need to ask to the point as possible so that you are able to clearly and clarify what point you are trying to get across to your workplace colleague. And additionally, we can also utilize jargon-free languages that resonates more with your audiences. While jargon isn't necessarily like forbidden, it can help with strengthening your formalities, especially in like a very formal workplace environment where sometimes maybe some people do not understand the jargons. So we can try to eliminate as much jargon as we can while we are trying to communicate with other workplace colleagues. So as a sample here in clarity and conciseness, I have an E set. This can represent the fact that while you are trying to communicate, the quality of the way that you communicate is important. So if, for example, I have a really bad earset, it's gonna be very bad while I'm communicating, because if the quality of the earset is bad, then the communication quality itself is bad. So all right, moving on. Moving to the second point is active listening. So what is active listening? Unpopular opinion, but communication is more or less a two-way street where you need the active participant of the receiving party as well as the speaking party to work together while they are trying to communicate to each other. So as we can see here, we can perform active listening by practicing attentive listening by focusing on the speaker, which can be done by maintaining eye contact and also avoiding distractions. This can show empathy and as well as acknowledgement of the point that the speaking party is trying to convey. And it's also fostering a sense of trust and respect between the receiving party as well as the speaking party. But truly hearing others what they have to say, you foster better understanding as well as more collaboration in the workplace. Alright, moving on to the last point in this presentation is nonverbal communication. So another unpopular opinion, but not everything can be conveyed within a verbal message. You also have to back it up with some nonverbal cues to strengthen the meaning of your communication. As you can see here, words can convey everything within the message. And secondly, you have to ensure your nonverbal cues align with your messages as well, so that when someone is paying attention to your nonverbal cues, it is also on point with the message itself, so that it's not off topic. And lastly, utilizing proper posture with nonverbal communication. As an example, a proper posture would be maintaining direct eye contact with the audiences, as well as proper body posture, making sure that your shoulder is straight, and also that's really about it for proper postures. All right, that will be it for this presentation. I hope that I wish to apologize any mistakes that I've made, and I hope that you all have a very nice day. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.